Hello. Hi. It's me. Hi there. So we're gonna try and make this quick. Arc fragments. You should know this already because I'm sure you read the description. Anyways, first off, we're going with amplitude. While amplified, if you score 2 kills within X amount of seconds, I think it's like 0.5 seconds or something, whatever, just get a multi-kill. Get a really fast double kill. You'll make an orb of power. There is a 10-second cooldown after making that orb of power. This is a staple on most builds. Basically, it's pretty much a free orb of power. Each one of the subclasses have something like this, but this is the easiest one to activate based off its activation criteria. All right, so Spark of Beacons, special, and if you are playing this game after the final shape has launched, heavy weapon ammo kills will arc kills will while amplify. Oh, that's terrible. Let me try that again. Special and heavy ammo arc weapon kills while amplified will cause a blinding explosion, and it'll cause blinding X amount of meters. I should just say this without reading that thing at the top. Y'all can fucking read. Regardless, this is one of the best in the game just because of its ability to shut enemies down and with ease of application. I don't think I've done the keywords video, but if you go to the keywords video for Arc, getting amplified is really, really easy. As long as you're on Arc, just get multi-kills with an Arc weapon or Arc ability. Just get Arc multi-kills and you're good. So, easy peasy. And as you can see, great crowd control, just makes arc special weapons and now arc heavy weapons better, namely machine guns, well, anything with add clear, basically. Yeah. Spark of a brilliance. If you shoot something if you get a precision kill on something that is already blinded, it will create a blinding explosion itself. So you can kind of chain the blind, just keep the blind going. I think this is underrated because people don't want to I don't know. I think people just feel like getting a crit kill is hard or something. I don't know, dude. And it doesn't matter what you get the crit kill with after that, by the way. You just got to get them blinded first. I don't know if I would pair this with the previous perk, but if you're just running the blinding grenade or you have some other means within your subclass or otherwise to blind, then critically getting a headshot kill on something that's blinded will continue the blinding chain, increasing your CC. Yeah. Spark of Discharge. If you get enough arc weapon kills, you will create an ionic trace. Ionic traces are these sprites that you just saw there. Unlike the other sprites, they give you all of your ability energy, but small amount of all of it instead of one specific um, energy type, I guess. Yeah. This is just solid. You're playing arc, you're probably gonna want to get arc kills just to synergize with your subclass anyway, so might as well. That's the way I see it. Moving on, we have a Spark of Feedback. This one's really effective on melee builds, as you can see, about 10k there. And then I get punched, and then I get Spark of Feedback. I get the melee, 17. So 75% damage increase on your next hit after getting punched. Yeah, if you're going to be on a melee class, you're probably going to get meleeed. So this also counts for boss stomps, by the way. So if you are using this versus bosses, that will also apply and should be quite helpful. Again, this is more specific to melee classes, but still good. We take those. We take those. Next up, we have Spark of Focus. After 1.25 seconds of sprinting, so just sprinting for a little bit, then you will increase your class ability regeneration rate massively, 150%. It just comes back much faster. It's just incentivizing you to run. That's kind of the point of this subclass, which is why it's a bit lower because it doesn't really have a. Yeah, it feels a little unthought out, to be honest, to have a subclass about running in and punching things, but no DR like to be found other than like a singular fragment. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so Spark of Frequency. Once you get a melee hit, it will increase your stability. I believe that is an improvement from previous, because I don't think that applies at current. But in the final shape, they will be buffing this fragment. and then you also get 50% reload speed with a 0.8 duration multiplier. I believe that's equivalent to Outlaw. It's like almost the same as like just getting proccing Outlaw or getting like damn, what's the other thing? Outlaw or Firefly maybe. Yeah. Um, so it's really good basically, and is a good complement to your melee builds because if you're in close, you probably want to be able to reload fast so you can punch them and or shoot them again. Spark of Haste after sprinting for the same amount of time as we talked about previously. You can proc Spark of Haste, which increases your mobility, resilience, and recovery while you are running. This is stupid. I, I honestly don't know what they're going for here. The mobility makes sense, but the rest of them don't really do anything for me. Run around in circles, and then you can't even run into a wall, which I know is a bit against the theme of the build, but like, yeah, this is a bad one. Like, they need to rework this one. This one needs to do something else. Yeah, I don't like this one. Spark of Instinct. After being damaged enough to go into critical health, which is basically just red health if you want to make it simple, you will explode with a burst of arc energy. This energy does a little bit of damage and applies jolt to targets that are nearby. The jolt is the key feature here, and the fact that the blast kind of pushes people away. Both of those are really, really good, which just means that you have a means of trying to defend yourself while you're at low health. Which is good because you're going to be low health because arc doesn't help you with that really. The aspects do, but not really the fragments. It's really confusing to me. Spark of Ions. Killing jolted enemies creates a ionic trace. This is a really good one for all of the different subclasses in general, just because the ionic trace is 1, useful. 2, if you're running arc, you're probably going to be trying to jolt stuff because it is one of the best keywords in the game, if not the best. And 3, it's very easy to do because the amount of ways that you can apply jolt is great. It is amazing for ad clear and also helps in single target. So yeah, I like this one. Spark of Magnitude and Spark of Recharge. I don't have any visuals for these. I don't have any visuals for Spark of Magnitude because I should have differences being shown in the grenade video that I'll be doing later. I will explain though. It goes specifically on Lightning Grenade, Pulse Grenade, and Storm Grenade. Each one of those just lasts longer to some degree. Spark of Recharge, this is another critical health one. When you're critical health, your grenade and melee recharge much faster, but you only keep that damage, not damage, you only keep that ability recharge increase until your shields come back. Yeah, that's it here. There's not much to go over with that one. Spark of Momentum. I think this one sounds cooler than what it is, but it does fit a playstyle, I guess. Sliding over special ammo or sliding over power ammo will refill your magazines. I believe this is all of your ammo, by the way. It will also give you 20% and 50% melee energy, respectively. The melee energy is the big draw here, in my opinion. Although you have so many ways to create or generate melee energy, I don't really know if running into death is a good idea. I'm basically just thinking of ways to do this without having to do this, which is a sure sign of this is probably not a very good fragment. So, Spark of Resistance. This is the best DR you get on this subclass. You get 25% damage resistance if there are 3 enemies within 15 meters of you. I just don't understand. Even not good enough stasis had on-demand damage resistance, and I'm pretty sure it was higher than this. What the Bungie? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get this one. Spark of Shock. This is mandatory. Mandatory. I do not believe there is a singular time where you will not be taking Spark of Shock. It allows your grenades to apply jolt. I think this shouldn't even be a fragment. It should just happen, if you want me to be completely honest with you, because it is ubiquitous to the arc subclass. You need to have this fragment every time you are running arc. I do not care what build you're going for. If you're not running this, you are doing it incorrectly. Spark of Volts finishers will amplify you. I don't like any of these with finishers, but I think it's a play style thing. I feel like finishers just take a while. The only time I ever use finishers is if I'm going to die, or if it's a really beefy target, and I just so happen to be close enough to finish it. Um, Maybe they take a page out of Warframe and give like weapon types or abilities or something that can let you finish your things quicker. Not like actually the animation, although that would also be nice, but like earlier in their health bar, be able to finish them. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I made it through that pretty fast. That is all of them. That only took 10 minutes. As you can see, I am pumping these videos out as quickly as I can get them out to you because I want to be done with this before the final shape. So, yeah, later.